Well, we're gonna do another garden video update here. But I just walked out the door and saw my little buddy playing in the sandbox, so thought we'd show you. Say hi, Noah.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing? Okay. So, the potatoes in the buckets. There's 10 buckets. I've done a separate video on the potatoes. They're coming along nicely, so we're pretty happy about that. What I made, this is May 9th, and we're a month into the garden so far. And what we have right in front, I made this PVC frame for this bed because it had the cut-off corner, and it didn't. The wire frames that I'm using for the others don't work for this bed, so I just bought some PVC and knocked it out. It's got a frame that I secured it with these, I think they're called mounting zip ties, handy little things. And just 1/2-inch PVC, it's not glued, it's just put together, and I can disassemble it and put it in a 5-gallon bucket and store it. What we have in this bed is all the lettuce and spinach, and we've got the first 4 rows is the first planting, and the second 4 rows is the second planting. The spinach is, some of it's on its second set of true leaves, so I mean it's coming along nicely. We're looking forward to eating some of that. I thinned out the rest of it this morning. This is like a salad bowl row of some red lettuces and some green lettuces. So when we get the lettuce in, it ought to be a fair amount, and it has some good salads from that. That's mostly how I'm interested in eating the spinach, not so much cooked. This empty space right here is where I planted the basil seeds. I think they got cold and are just not coming along as well as I'd like them to. You can see one seedling here, and they're just really small, so I think I might dig them up and go another direction. But I'm definitely going to have some basil there. Maybe I'll buy some of the seedlings I keep seeing in the store that look so much better than what I got in there. Right here we have the cabbage, and we're really pleased with how the cabbage is looking. Some of the leaves are getting pretty big, and the leaves really feel like cabbage, and I eventually imagine it'll start making a ball or a head there, and we're hoping to get some good cabbage from this because I want to try and make sauerkraut. So what we have here is the broccoli, and doggone it, it looks like broccoli. So we're going to harvest some of this pretty early and then try and get a second cutting off of it to kind of space out the how we get the broccoli, since we got eight plants of it all at once. So that looks like it's doing pretty well, and we're pretty happy with that. The strawberries look like they're doing okay, and there's actually a few strawberries on the plants and some flowers, but the thought was that we're not going to get any strawberries this year, but we're going to get them next year, and that's okay with us. I'm really looking forward to eating some next year. The carrots are sprouted and the beets are sprouted. They're just kind of slow coming along. Here we have all the onions. I think it might be time to fertilize. Most of these have 3 or 4 stalks coming up now, and I think I might need to hit them with some fertilizer. Might be time for that. I'll read up a little bit more on that. Radishes are looking pretty good. I actually ate one this morning. It was pretty small, but it tasted yummy, and it was just like a radish was supposed to be. It was actually a French breakfast radish, I think was the kind that I ate. It was yummy. The herbs are doing okay. Looking good. I've emptied the composter, and we're going to start our second load. Maybe next weekend. Maybe we'll wait a week. But it's coming. Be pretty soon. All right. So here we have the tomatoes. You can see the cages I built for them. We've taken them out of the wall of waters because the weather here has gotten quite a bit nicer, and I'm just saving the water here just because it heats up nice, and when I want to water with the warm warm water that's in it, and I've been emptying them out as I go since I took them off about a week ago. Three of these plants are cherry tomatoes, and 2 are Better Boy, big beef tomato, some regular slicing tomatoes. This one here that's not looking so good is a Lemon Boy, and I'm not sure if it's going to make it or not, but we'll give it a try. The one in this pot here is Aroma Tomato, and then on down we have peppers. Giant Marconi, Sweet Bell, yellow banana pepper, and then this one down the end is an Anaheim chili pepper. So we're looking forward to those. Same exact cages as the tomatoes. See, I finished the trellises, and all 4 of these beds are trellis. This is the north side of the yard, and then there's an extra trellis down there. Right here we have the cauliflower, which I just don't know. I mean, it looks sturdy, it looks healthy as far as the way it feels and whatnot, but just some of the leaves don't look so good. The inside leaves look okay, but I don't see any kind of head forming or anything, so I'm not quite sure how those are going to work out. The Swiss chard, on the other hand, looks pretty good. You can kind of see how the new leaves are growing on the inside, so to harvest, to cut these off, it probably might be only a couple weeks before we're actually harvesting some of this and trying to use that. And I'm looking forward to that. Further down, see the progress. We're a month into things, and right here we've got the summer squash, the zucchini, and the yellow summer squash. They've sprouted and gotten a good start going, so I imagine those will show some tremendous progress in the next couple weeks. This here is winter squash, the butternut. We're going to try and trellis the ones in the back and just kind of see what these others do. That's one of our favorite things to eat, so hopefully we'll get a good harvest of that. In the last bed we got whole beans on the 2 edges, and we're going to try and trellis them up, both of those. And then in the foreground here we have the cantaloupe, where we've got some seedlings started. We're going to try and use cages for these. I saw a video of the cantaloupe being trellised, so we're going to try that. Just one other quick look. That's my first load of compost, and hopefully it's what it's supposed to be. It smells like compost, it smells like dirt. So we're gonna, hopefully the next batch will be even better, and see how that experiment goes. Alright, I'll make another update video in probably a couple of weeks.